Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Once again, my name is Rubin, and together with David Taugert, it is our honor and our pleasure to represent your King David, who defeated the Philistines, who conquered Jerusalem, who brought the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. This case is not, as the prosecution has told you, about murder. This is a case about questioning the unquestionable directions of the king. That's right, that's what this is about. And the evidence will show that the king's orders are not to be disobeyed. However, in this particular case, the evidence will show that the orders were disobeyed by General Joab. And as a result of that disobey of the order, Uriah the Hittite, a loyal soldier of the king, died. That is the chain. That is the proper chain. And the bitter irony of all of this is that that loyal soldier, Uriah the Hittite, would have gladly, willingly gone to his death and followed the orders of his king, as the evidence will show. There is a big difference between immorality and criminal conduct. That is a distinction. We are in a court of law. With all respect to the honorable court, with all respect to you good jurors, it is not, as Judge Klein will instruct you, for you to opine on the morality or immorality of King David. It is not for you to say, I would not have done that. That is wrong. It is not for you to say that. The only thing for you to determine is whether, as a matter of law, King David is guilty of murder. And the evidence will show that he is not. That he is not. The evidence will unequivocally show that soldiers and leaders in the king's army are to unquestionably abide by the orders of the king. They are not to, as the evidence will show, challenge the motivations of the king. Not to parse them. Does he have a mixed motive? Does he have a reason to do something? Soldiers die every day, and in order to maintain decorum, in order to maintain the army, you have to have a chain of command where the soldiers and the leaders unquestionably follow the orders. That did not happen here. Why? Because the prosecution's key witness, General Joab, did not follow those instructions. At the end of this case, we will be asking, through David Taugert, who will be giving the summation, we will be asking you for a verdict of not guilty, and that is for on two bases, as the facts will show in this case. One, hi, Karen. As a matter of fact, as the evidence will show here, it was not King David's order to send his loyal soldier to his death that actually caused the death. But even if it were, that note, that message that King David sent is utterly important for another reason, for the second reason why King David is not guilty of murder. Because that note was passed as an order handed by Uriah himself to General Joab. And General Joab supposed to carry out that order unquestionably. An order of the king is law, and by definition it cannot be criminal. And for that reason, as Judge Klein will instruct, we're going to ask you for a verdict of not guilty. Thank you for your attention.